Good evening, friends. It is quite late in the evening already, but I wanted to pick up the phone tonight and bring you guys along because we have something interesting going on for supper. But first I wanted to take you outside. I'm at our back door and I wanted to show you a little update of our rabbits. We have some new rabbits in the house, and usually around this time I feed them and make sure that everything is closed and they are good for the night. So I decided to bring you guys along tonight and show you our new rabbit families. So first of all, I want to thank you guys for always tuning into our videos and watching them. We appreciate you guys, and we thank you for always showing up for us and showing us support. We always like when you give us a comment. We always like when you share, and also make sure that you subscribe if you like our videos. So let's get into tonight's video, and I hope you guys enjoy it as I show you what is happening. It is actually a cooking video. We haven't brought you along to cook for quite a while, so I thought that I'm gonna bring you along to cook supper as well. So stay tuned and you'll get to see what we have. So this is our current state. Excuse the mess. It was super windy today. As you can see, it looks like it wants to rain. I was hoping it will rain. It cooled off quite a bit, but it hasn't rained yet. And it was super windy, so it blew everything around. But this is the dried food that I'm going to be giving them. This is a little special treat for the mamas. We like to keep them well fed so that they have enough milk. But here is a mama with 3 babies, and she's hungry. Need to feed her. Her food got wet. But these are the little babies. She had 3. They're about, I think they're about a month old now. Cute little fluffs. Cute little fluffs. I need to find something to scoop my food out. So I'm just going to give them some dried food, and I think I just have to empty this bag to get it properly. Mama is super hungry. The babies are starting to nibble on food and greens. Let me give her a little bit more. This thing is hanging. I need to wire these containers down so that they don't spill them over. And I think I need to move the water here. They're trying to get some milk and she doesn't want to feed them right now. Aw, look at those little pugs tasting some pellets. They're so cute. At this stage, they're always the cutest. Cute little faces. And this mama had babies the other day. I just put this bag over here so that they don't blow away when it was so windy. Uh-oh. Well, they just spilled their water. Little rascals. Little rascals. Heard this one was spilling water as well. This one has babies. They're about 4 days old, I think. She covered them up because it was cold. But she has 7 little babies in there. Need to cover them so they stay warm. I think they're about 3. They were born when? On Wednesday or Thursday. They're just a few days old. This one got some food caked in here as well. Shoot, don't bite me. Well, gotta take care of this container. So I gave her pellets. Her babies are trying to get warm. She has 7 in that basket. She gave birth well. She had 7 last time. And guess what? I messed up. I didn't close my door. And someone escaped. I forgot she likes to jump out. And these little bunnies are just cute. Little rascals. So cute. Well, gotta cover this thing up again. Gotta get her some water as well. She spilled them all. Over here we have the few chickens remaining. They're sick. Have some kind of a flu. We have had quite the chicken situation already. But we want to get rid of this kind of chickens and invest in layer chickens. Whenever we get that, whenever we can, we want to invest in the layer chickens, but also need finances to do that. There you go. Don't spill your water. Now, We had a mail out the other day, so she's smelling the mail. I need to somehow catch this lady. Mama rabbit secured. She didn't give me too much of a headache. I went and got the broom and opened the door, and she just jumped right in. So that's that. Anyways, we have 3 females on this side. They're also munching on their young females from the earlier batches that we had. Munching on pellets. And we have the males over in the bigger space. That space is already dark. Probably won't be able to see. But this is kind of my night routine. We keep this door locked, and I forgot to bring out my keys, so I need to go and get it. But the males are in here, and we usually open and close this window here because it gets hot. So I just shut the window and make sure these guys are okay. I can go inside, but I just peek usually because Elvis usually feeds them well in the morning, and I don't need to feed them at night. But I think that's my round for today. I don't see any eggs. The chickens decided not to lay some today. If they're sick, it kind of goes by shot. And I hear someone is trying to get out. Rascals. Anyways, that is my night routine. So let's get in the house and start making supper. So guys, we are in the kitchen and this is what we're about to make. So we are making rabbit. One of our rabbits had to be taken care of. It was a male rabbit that was basically eating the others. No, he was just fighting and causing problems. So we decided it's time for some rabbit meat. And I have garlic and ginger here, as well as a tomato and onion. I was going to put it in the oven, but I think I'm just gonna boil it after all, because I know we like it that way. So let's get this thing ready for some rabbit meat.
Guys, here we are roasting the rabbit. Rabbit meat before we marinate it. Outside here we have a jiko. Yeah. Outside here we have a jiko or a place you can put light. So it's a morning. I'm roasting this one before we put in the oven. I'm roasting it. And then after roasting it, we will put in the oven. We will marinate it and put in the oven. All the process you will see it. My wife will do the processes. She will show you how it's going to be marinated. Now this is the final result from roasting it on fire, and then after here is to marinate and put in the oven. This is the final.
So this morning, before Elvis went to church, this is on a Sunday, by the way, and I decided to stay behind. The road going to our church is quite bumpy, and at this stage of pregnancy, it is a little bit challenging. So I decided to stay behind. Anyways, before he left this morning, we like to I guess kind of burn the rabbit meat before we cook it. So he did that this morning before he left so that I can prepare it till he gets home tonight. So I'm excited because if you guys remember, some of you might remember that we did a video of our Christmas day. It wasn't the best video because we literally forgot to record our day. But he did the same. We had a rabbit for Christmas, and it was so good. So we decided we are going to make this one the same. So I'm going to add some oil and start this on the stove. need to cut this guy up. So I spared you the details of cutting it up. You just never know how much YouTube allows you to share. But I probably didn't even do it right because I was kind of struggling. And I toasted these things too much already. So now let's put our meat in there and toast it a bit. Put in some salt and pepper. So I went ahead and just toasted that a little bit. And now I will add some water. Not sure, the meat seems pretty soft. But put that water in there and we'll let it cook up. Well, the meat is coming along. I'm low-key thinking I added a little bit too much water. But we shall see. It smells good. This one is water waiting to boil for ugali after this has come along a little bit more. We shall check later. friends, it sounds like our meat has, wow, taken up that water in a hurry. I think it's looking good. So we are going to turn it off and wait for hubby to get home, and then it will be served. So friends, my husband is home.
Yeah, I'm here.
And we have cooked some cabbage as well as ugali. And of course our rabbit meat. So taste testing our rabbit meat.
Wow. Wow.
It's nice.
Very nice.
It's soft.
It's very nice.
So we are about to enjoy our supper.